a death match, and we learn a bit more about Edo Phoenix and why he wants to defeat Yuya and why he has a grudge against Yusho. So let's crack down to it. Yu-Gi-Oh! ARC-V 110 or 110. Hit the intro.
Double up.
Okay, so this episode literally somewhat we get a brief quick history of what was happening with spliced fish, stock footage from last week's episode at the beginning before the intro hits, and then it literally continues where it left off. Edo decides to use a trap card, I think a trap spell, that it becomes a death match type duel between him and Yuya, and he wants to prove that the Academy's ways of dueling and the professor's teachings is the correct way. Yet we learn a bit of a flashback where he was dueling Yusho and that he lost because of Smile World, and Yusho offered him the Smile World because Yusho told him that wasn't that a fun duel, because Yusho said that he enjoyed this duel. Even though Edo lost against Yusho, he had a fun duel and hopefully he enjoyed it as well, and he was wrong everything. He was literally mixed up in the head at that point in time. After that he torn Yusho card, and Yusho literally, when there's no saving you, no way to get you over here. And now we continue off with his duel with Yuya, saying he wants to show that he's wrong. During this mixed match event, Yuya was winning at the start by getting Edo's life points down to 3,600, to then continue losing until his life points were down to 600, and then it becomes a conflict with the final attack by Edo. But before Yuya puts his own card down, a trap card by the looks of things, as when he placed it down, it looked like a trap card down, face down, depending on what that face down card is he played will turn the tide in next week's episode. So the cards that really were focused were Odd Eyes again and Entertainment Dagger, and pretty much the new Destiny Hero cards that Edo used in his last duel, I think, with Yuya, when he was wearing his hood and stuff. He was also using them again against Yuya, so it all depends. We learned that one of the Tyler's sisters' names is Grace, and that she really is gone really into the whole Yuya's entertainment duel and really wants to see how much fun it can be, how much entertaining she can see fun. So pretty much out of the two sisters, only one of them went over to the side of having fun and wanting to watch Yuya's entertainment duel because she really enjoyed it. Didn't see that going well as the hard nut sister. The other Tyler still thinks it's ponderous, and I think it's still on the side that the professor's teaching us the correct way, just like Edo. And the second command assistant to Edo, who'd been pretty much working behind his back, really wants Yuya to win so that he could take Edo's position. But at the same time, one of the Grey Sisters really ain't liking how he's running things, because the fact that he allowed the management team on the top of the Obelisk class, like Obelisk Storm by the looks of them, because they were wearing jackets like in GX. They weren't the Obelisk Force because they weren't wearing helmet. They were still Obelisk coloured, so they were Obelisk soldiers. Like pretty much in the Fusion Dimension, they still include the whole ranking system of the Academy from GX, where you've got Slifer Red, Ra Yellow, and Obelisk Blue, and they were just normal Obelisk Blue students that were fighting for the assistant. And they lost against Kaito. Kaito, by those things, have now joined the Lancers and wants to help them out for a little while, because he is a strong asset to them. That he destroyed the Obelisk Force just on his own, and he destroyed those Obelisk students as well on his own to get Kura, Shun, and everybody else out to safety, so that Yuya can full on continue with this duel. Other than that, this was yet again a fun episode. I love a little twist with the whole deathmatch thing. I like a little bit of a flashback to this version of Edo Phoenix, a little bit of a flashback to what he's going through, and I'm really interested in seeing what's going to happen next, because I literally do like where this is going, and I'm really liking where this arc has been going so far. I'm really curious where it's going to go now, because of everything that is going through. Yet again, I was really hoping that we got to see some more Yuzu, but at the moment it is how it is at the moment, is going to be steadily focusing on the Exceed stool in the Seeds dimension, because we are going to be focusing on Edo's New Year's stool here. So hopefully it's going to be a turnaround on events, because we really need to see what's going on here, because this stool for Edo is to calm his mind with ease, to get rid of Yusho's teach sayings of how entertainment duel is fun and how dueling should be fun and a great way to entertain people and stuff like that, to get those out of his head by defeating Yuya. But maybe Yuya can turn the tide with the trap card, if it is a trap card, because yet again animation errors could all well be in Yu-Gi-Oh! And because even though he drew the card and you can see the glint's colour of pink, it might actually be meant to be a magic card or spell card. And I'll be going to be calling them magic cards, because in Japan they're still called Maho cards. And Maho literally translates to magic, not spell, but magic. So they're still called magic cards in Japan and not spell cards. So I'm curious of where they're going to be going with this duel next week. But other than that, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this week's Yu-Gi-Oh! ARC-V. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. I know I did, so hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. Comment down below what your thoughts and theories are on the card that Yuya played, of what kind of trap or magic card it was, down in the comment sections below. And I see you next time. I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Otaku Corner, member of the 00 Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's review of Yu-Gi-Oh! ARC-V episode 110 or episode 110. If you did, you can click the eye just above me there, or probably on the side here, and bring down the drop menu of cards of the 3 past Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes that I've reviewed, and along with its playlist as well on the side there. Or you can check it out all across the course of the review, but it's mainly used for the endings here, so hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you want to subscribe to me because you liked what you saw of this review or my other videos, you can hit that subscribe button as well. And if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you can click the links down in the video description. And if you want to follow me on Anime Amino, just search Kai at Kai's Otaku Corner on the Anime Amino app. Other than that, I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Otaku Corner, and I'm a member of the 00 Club, and I'll see you next time for another review. See ya, bye bye for now.